What worries me most about the climate is that it's so late in the day and so far gone.
We saw really high temperatures in the UK, which is fairly temperate climate, let's face it, last summer. And almost just straight after that, sort of forgot that had happened.
People sense it's something that happens somewhere else to other people and to other environments.
And that can be debilitating in a lot of ways and can have a lot of negative impacts on society as a whole.
Absolutely everyone will be affected by it. You won't be able to sneak your way out, with money or anything. And so I think I'm slightly worried that not enough people are taking it seriously.
My biggest concern is the way in which large corporations try and effectively spin climate change to make it seem like it's the responsibility of individuals.
I think that the current models have been too cautious and are probably under-predicting where we are.
They do need a political mandate. They need to be told by the people that this is what they want to happen. And they're not being told enough loudly at the moment.
If we're not willing to see the problem as it is and find solutions, really hard to grapple with problems, then we're not going to make the progress that we need to, and that can cause conflicts in other ways.
And it's time for leadership bottoms up, grassroots movements, because the leadership at the top doesn't exist. I'm Beatrice Hoffmann. I'm a visual artist usually, but got very involved with the climate last 2 years. I'm the organizer and writer of this exhibition. Climate change is such a large issue for two reasons. It's got a big impact, and to change it, we've got to respond from all sectors in society. Its effects are all-encompassing. They affect the whole world, but at different times. It ultimately leads to something very, very destructive to the whole world, and it's such an environmental catastrophe we haven't had yet so far. It necessitates big innovations in technology. It also demands behavior change of people, which is something that UK government doesn't like to talk about. A lot of people don't know about it actually. It's put in law, it's been proclaimed by the government, but most people I talk to don't seem to know.
Exhibitions like this are important because it allows people to come and read about the issues, learn about them, but also interact with each other, have discussions, see what other people are interested in. Climate change isn't a problem that's just about any one thing. It's really about all how we live our lives and how we look after the world we live in.
I think for a lot of people it still is something that's on the fringes of their understanding. So for me it's about that awareness raising, not just of the issues, but the power that people have. Because frankly, we're only going to tackle climate change if we as individuals can work together as communities to put pressure on where power ultimately resides.
Well, I think they help to spread the word about climate change. Some people are already thinking about it and doing stuff about it, and then other people I think maybe are hoping that someone else will take care of it, like your government maybe, and if only that were true, that would be brilliant. And if things can look interesting and friendly as well, I think that's a big thing in attracting people to look at an exhibition.
I want people to take away the idea that they should act collectively and communally. And they don't have to first clean up their lifestyle, because there's actually so many things you could do. You could pick something that you like doing. And that's what this exhibition is about, to show you the different choices of what you can do. Join a group, to join a community, to see what you can do by talking to others. The simplest climate action, and you don't have to spend money or change anything, is to talk to people about it. Just open up the conversation. What do you think about it? How do you feel about it?
The number one thing you can do is to shop locally, to eat seasonally, to eat less but to eat better quality, which is pretty much the opposite to what the corporate world that feeds us is telling us to do.
I think it's important to look at what you buy, to look at what you consume and say, do I need that? It's important to say, look at the energy that I'm using, do I need to do that?
I think it's where people vote, ultimately. I mean, voting is part of that being an engaged person. It's about writing to your MP, it's about engaging in civic activities like local government and so on. It's coming to exhibitions like this, it's talking to your neighbours and raising awareness.
To take a look at their own life and how they live, or how they live as a community, and make changes themselves and lead the way with their own change.
There's many climate actions, and everyone has to think of their own one to some degree, and that exhibition will help you to work out what you want to do and what you can do. And it might not be something you have thought about it so far. You are much more powerful than you think you are, and there is no reason for doom and gloom. It's just the latest in fossil fuel kind of denial strategy. Oh, it's too late. Just don't think about it. It's not true, it's not too late. It's not doom and gloom. We just need to get active, all of us.